Karma is a concept that many people resonate with. Many people think of karma as a kind of scorecard in the universe that notes our good and bad actions, to reward or punish us. But karma is really about understanding that our actions have repercussions. This idea, which we often hear as you reap what you sow, is similar to Newton's scientific principle that every action produces an equal and opposite reaction. But this is not just a law of physics, it is a profound spiritual truth that encompasses every aspect of our existence. Here are the 7 laws of karma and how you can apply them to your advantage. These laws are an answer to many problems and difficulties in your life. Great law. The big law makes you think you're helping a friend move. That friend may not help you the next day, but maybe a month or a year later you will get help when you least expect it. This help may not even come from the same person, it may come from a complete stranger. Kindness is like planting seeds and seeing them grow over time. But it's not just about doing physical things, it's also about how you treat people. If you are kind and respectful, people will often treat you the same way. It's like sending good vibrations into the world and receiving good vibrations in return. Maybe you're thinking, even if I'm kind, people still treat me badly. Remember, seeds take time to grow. Your good deeds are like seeds planted, it may take some time for them to grow, but in the end it will come back to you as a good thing. The important thing is to continue treating people well no matter what. Even if you are having a bad day, try to do your best because these actions, like seeds, will come back to you in a better way later. Life will have its ups and downs, but if you keep putting good things out into the world, you're more likely to receive good things in return. This could be in the form of love, friendship, or a new opportunity you never expected. The universe has a way of bringing things back full circle. What can you do today to sow good seeds? Maybe it can be as simple as holding a door or as big as helping a friend in need. Every little action counts, and remember, not just for others but for yourself as well. One day, the good seeds you plant will grow and return to you in an incredible way. Take this idea as a guide in your daily life. Make it your goal to plant seeds that are kind, loving, and respectful. Law of creation. Think of yourself as a magnet. You know that magnets attract metal. You attract the life you have with who you are, not just with what you want. If you are a happy person, you are more likely to attract happy situations and people. If you're constantly angry or sad, you're likely to find yourself in situations that make you feel worse. Many people like to blame others when things go wrong. I'm not happy at work because of my boss, or I'm single because there are no good people left. But here's a wake-up call. You are the movie director of your own life. If something is wrong, only you can change it. Don't let life happen to you. Get behind the wheel. When a great idea comes to your mind, go for it. When an opportunity knocks on your door, open the door. You have the power to shape your own future, so make the most of it. What about the people around you? They often say, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Look around you, are these the kind of people you want to be? Do they inspire you or drag you down? You may not be able to change them, but you can choose who you spend time with. Maybe it's time to find new friends or mentors, those who determine where you want to go in your life. Surround yourself with things and people that make you better. Read books that challenge you, listen to music that uplifts you, watch movies that inspire you. Fill your life with positivity, and positivity will come back to you. You can't control everything, but you can control yourself. Instead of waiting for change, initiate the change yourself. Work on the best version of yourself and watch how the world begins to change around you. If you're unhappy, ask yourself, what can I do to change this? Instead of pointing your fingers at others, point them at yourself and say, I have the power to turn this around. Be the artist of your own life. Paint a picture that you can proudly call your masterpiece. You have the colors, the brushes and the canvas. All that's missing is your first brushstroke. Your life is a beautiful creation waiting, so go ahead, take the first step, shape it and watch it grow into something amazing. Liability Act. The law of liability asks you to imagine driving through a storm. It wasn't your choice to choose a storm coming your way, but how you navigate the storm is entirely up to you. Do you slow down, pull over and wait for the storm to pass, or do you continue? Life throws storms our way, too, and we can't control the weather, but we can control how we respond. If there is chaos around you and your life feels out of control, it is time to stop and think, what is my role in this situation? Maybe you're dealing with a difficult relationship or have a job that drains your energy. It's easy to blame, and it can be tempting to say, it's not my fault. But the law of responsibility reminds us to look within. Even if you didn't create the problem, it's your responsibility to address it. Your reactions, emotions, and next steps are your own. Confronting the problems in your life can be difficult, but it is also liberating. You have the power to change your situation. Start by turning inward. Maybe it's time to observe yourself better. What can you do differently? How might you react differently? How can you make your life more aligned with your goals and dreams? Taking responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself for your past mistakes. This means learning from mistakes and creating a better future. You can't change what happened in the past, but you can decide what to do. Use the lessons you learn as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Law of Connection. The law of connection reminds us that every choice you make, every step you take, matters. Choices like deciding to wake up earlier in the morning, eating healthier, calling an old friend, or taking a different route to work may seem small, but taken together they shape who you are and where you're going. This is where the empowering part comes in. Since all the steps are interconnected, each moment offers an opportunity to direct your life in the direction you want. If you are unhappy with your current situation, the next moment is an opportunity to make a different choice. Is there a habit you want to quit? Start now. Is there a skill you want to learn? Take the first step today. It's easy to look at someone successful and think they achieved success overnight, but success rarely comes instantly. Behind every overnight success are years of hard work, choices and steps that have created that path to success. Your path may look different, and that's okay. The important thing is to move forward, one connected step at a time. Never underestimate the power of small actions. A kind word can brighten someone's day, a simple smile can start a friendship, an apology can repair a relationship. Likewise, every positive step you take today shapes a better future tomorrow. Start connecting the dots and before you know it you'll be living the life you've always dreamed of. Keep believing, striving and focusing. Focus Law. Life is full of distractions big and small, the constant buzz of social media, the demands of work, the needs of family and friends, and then you, trying to keep it all in balance. But the law of focus reminds us that you can't put all your energy into something when your attention is divided. Why is focus so important? Because when you focus, you pour all your energy into one thing and that's when the magic happens. You dig deeper, work harder, and achieve more. If your dream is to become a musician, you need to spend your time studying music, reading music, and networking in the industry. You can't do this if you spend half your time watching TV or scrolling aimlessly on your phone. The power of focus also applies to your emotions and mindset. Imagine if you could channel all the energy you spend worrying, doubting, or fearing into something constructive, like learning a new skill, improving your health or building better relationships. Think about how much you can achieve and how happy you can be. The good thing is that focus is like a muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start small, focus on a single task, a single goal, or a single positive thought and give it undivided attention. With practice, It becomes easier to filter out distractions and focus on what's truly important. Remember, wherever you direct your attention, your energy flows, and where your energy flows, transformation occurs. The law of focus is an invitation to use this incredible power. Law of growth. Some people think that changing their environment will magically fix everything. They may think, if I move to a new city, I will be happy, or if I find a new job, everything will be fine. But the truth is, wherever you go, you take yourself with you. If you're unhappy now, you'll likely be unhappy in that new city or job, too, until you address what's really wrong internally. Your thoughts shape your world. Think of them as the steering wheel of your life. If you're constantly thinking negatively, where are you going? Yes, to more negativity. But if you focus on positive thoughts, you will direct yourself to positive experiences. It's like preparing for a marathon. You can't expect to win without training until race day arrives. The real work begins in the days, weeks and months before the race. The same goes for your dreams and goals. Preparation begins in your mind. Dream big, but also think about the steps you need to take to get there. The key is to constantly evolve your thoughts. Let go of the things that bring you down and focus on the things that lift you up. Make choices that move you closer to your goals, not further away. And remember, this is not a one-time thing. Growth is a continuous process. For example, you want to be more self-confident. How can you grow in this direction? Maybe you can start by giving yourself a motivational speech every morning. Over time, you'll notice that you stand a little straighter and speak more clearly. This is growth. And it all started because you planted a seed of positive thinking and watered it with daily actions. The law of modesty. The law of modesty asks you to imagine that you have a pebble inside one of your shoes. You know it's there, it's annoying, but you keep walking and pretend it's not bothering you. What happens? It keeps bothering you, right? Now imagine you stop, take off your shoes, and pull out the pebble. You have solved the problem and you can walk freely again. So is life. We all have pebbles, problems or challenges that plague our journey. But most of us just keep walking and pretend like these problems don't exist. Ignoring problems won't make them go away. On the contrary, it causes more discomfort. What is the first step to solving any problem? Accepting its existence. You can't fix something you don't accept. Let's say you are always late for work. If you're blaming traffic, the weather, or your alarm clock, you're missing the point. The real problem may be that you're not giving yourself enough time to prepare. Until we accept this, nothing changes. Facing problems head-on may seem a little scary, but you know what? The moment you do this, you are halfway towards the solution because the power to change is in your hands. Admitting the existence of a problem is a sign of strength, not weakness. It takes courage to see reality not as it is, but as you want it to be. Once you accept it, you begin to see your problems more clearly. You find ways to cope with your challenges and turn them into growth opportunities. Take some time to really examine your life. What's going well? Celebrate this. What's not going well? Face it, don't run away. The good news is that when you know what needs to change, you can make a plan to change it. Maybe you need to learn new skills or seek advice. Maybe you need to make difficult choices, like ending a relationship that's holding you back or finding a job that better suits your goals. The important thing is that when you stop resisting and start accepting, you release the power to change not only the situation, but also yourself. Life asks, why is this happening to me? From how can I make this better? Turns into a question. You are stronger than you think and smarter than you think. The challenges you face are just stepping stones on the path to becoming the best version of you. Take off that shoe, throw away the pebble, and walk freely. By integrating these laws into your life, you can live a more positive, balanced and satisfying life. By embracing each of them, you can make a positive impact not only on yourself but also on the world around you. A life filled with kindness, love, and focus will make your life and the lives of others better. Remember, every action and thought creates an echo in the universe. Let miracles happen in your life by embarking on a journey filled with the power of love, compassion and focus. Living in harmony with the laws of karma will help you live a more conscious, purposeful and meaningful life. Take steps to create a world full of kindness and love by taking advantage of every moment life offers. Apply these principles to your daily life and take one step further each day to build the life you dream of. Beautify your life and your environment by appreciating every moment. If this video brought you life lessons, please share it with someone who needs it. Wishing you a beautiful day, may the divine bless you.